Chelsea are looking to end a run of 3 games without a victory against Watford at Stamford Bridge. Follow the action live with Express Sport. Chelsea vs Watford live. Express Sport brings you all the latest team news, updates and analysis from Stamford Bridge. 74. Michy Batshuayi has scored in all 3 of his Premier League appearances against Watford. It's becoming quite a habit for the young fella. Chelsea 2-2 Watford. Batshuayi, 72, Batman delivers, just when Chelsea needed him most. Michy Batshuayi produces a brilliant bullet header from Pedro's cross to draw Antonio Conte's side level. Blockbuster 20 minutes on the way folks. 70, Alonso is replaced by Willian as Antonio Conte looks to salvage something here. Change in shape. 69, it's just football. 101 from Watford. Both full-backs are just getting their heads down and motoring down the flank. Nine out of 10 they're getting their crosses in. 66, carry on, Pedro off. 66, not many Chelsea fans happy with Alvaro Morata's withdrawal. I can understand why. Taking off your number 1 striker when you're losing 2-1 at home. We have a lengthy stoppage while Pedro receives treatment. Looks in quite a bit of pain. 63, I spy Michy Batshuayi warming up on the sidelines. Won't be long before the Belgian is sent on. He's on for Alvaro Morata. Hazard makes himself a few yards for the shot but decides to lay it off for Azpilicueta, who promptly loses possession. 60, hour gone. Watford deserve their lead. This is quite worrying for Chelsea because they haven't really seen the ball since going behind. Big players need to step up. 58, Alvaro Morata booked for pushing over Watford defender Cabezal. He's clearly getting very frustrated with the lack of service. 55, should be 3-1. Richarlison again. I don't know who Alonso thinks he should be marking, but it's certainly not Firmino. The right back is skipping past Alonso every time, and just sent in a cross that Richarlison headed wide from point-blank range. .53, Azpilicueta's cross is caught by Gomez after Pedro found his compatriot wide on the right. Stamford Bridge is absolutely stunned. Chelsea 1-2 Watford. Pedro, 50, well, it escalated quickly. Seconds after spurning an absolute sitter, Watford have taken the lead. Bakayoko gives away possession again in midfield. Richarlison gratefully collects, and lays it off to Pedro, who makes no mistake with the finish. 49, what? A miss. Watford should be 2-1 up, but Richarlison has produced the miss of the season. Firmino beats Alonso far too easily down the right flank before crossing to the unmarked Brazilian, who slices wide from no more than 2 yards out. 48. Antonio Conte must be nervous given Watford's taste for a late goal. Blues have started on the front foot with some good early pressure. Azpilicueta's dangerous cross is turned over his own bar by Mariappa with Morata lurking, then Alonso's delivery is cleared. 45, we're back underway folks. No changes at the break, but you wouldn't put it past Willian and Ethan Ampadu making an appearance later, right? Surely not. 17-year-old Ethan Ampadu is currently undergoing an extensive warm-up on the pitch. Is he going to make his senior debut? Wows, still can't believe Cesc Fabregas tried to do prime Marcus Rashford and chip Uriel Gomez instead of smashing it near post. Mid-hin, huge second half coming up. Players need to man up and do their jobs. Can't afford dropped points. Cesc miss was huge emo. Mitch, the only two players who never get a rest are playing wing back, so no wonder our performance is slow and lacks incisiveness. Right, yeah, that was literally the last kick of the half. Chelsea have thrown away another lead at Stamford Bridge. All too much deja vu in West London. 46, now that's a finish. Chelsea have been punished by goal machine Abdoulaye Doucouré, who nets his third of the season. The ball was fizzed in from a throw-in, and after some confusion in the penalty area, Doucouré squeezes it home with the outside of his right boot. On the balance of play, Watford probably deserved to be level at the break. 43, Fabregas stings the palms of Gomez with a long-range effort. He then delivers a corner for Luis, who's waiting on the edge of the penalty area, but the defender volleys over. Miles over, 42, Watford seeing the lion's share of possession, but they've yet to really test Courtois. Chelsea content to play on a break. 39, Chelsea are going to need a second, and possibly a third. They really don't look like a side who can protect a 1-0 lead. The worry is that they've looked poor going forward. Watford mopping up everything, while Fabregas is spraying wayward passes left, right and centre. 36, Bakayoko and Doucouré clash in a challenge that could potentially destroy the earth, but they both come through it unscathed. Watford fighting back here. 33, Fabregas lays it off to Luis, whose shot is saved comfortably by fellow Brazilian Gomez. Richarlison goes down the other end and wins himself a free kick just outside the area. This is dangerous. Save. Cleverly's effort was sailing into the top corner, but Courtois parries it away. 30, Chelsea have won all 4 Premier League games this season after scoring the opening goal, but I guess that's cancelled out by the fact Watford have the most points from losing positions. In short, anything could still happen. 28, Pedro with another long-range effort, this time a whisker wide of the post. There were far better options on for the winger, and I'm not just saying that because Eden Hazard is my fantasy football captain. 26, tempers flaring at Stamford Bridge. Richarlison produces some wonderful skill to beat 2 Chelsea player before Rudiger whacks him over. Booked, 23, double booking for Watford. Jose Holbers, who's no stranger to a yellow card, goes in the book for dissent. Mariappa follows him in shortly after. 20, Pedro has had a hand in more goals in all comps in 2017 than any other Chelsea player. 12 goals, 8 assists, 18, Cesc. Chelsea should be 2-0 ahead, but Fabregas decided to be far too clever. Alvaro Morata plays a crossfield pass to set the midfielder one-on-one with Gomez, while Fabregas tries to chip the goalkeeper and gets it all wrong. 15. Just seen the replay of the decision to award a corner. The linesman delayed his decision for ages before deciding the last touch came off a Watford player. He was wrong. Take nothing away from the stunning finish though. 12. What a hit. Chelsea are awarded a corner, which actually came off Eden Hazard last, and Pedro did the rest. The Spaniard plays it short to Hazard, who returns the pass, and Pedro curls a stunning 25-yard effort beyond Gomez and into the top corner, off the post. Advantage Chelsea, but can they hold on to their advantage this time? 11. More like it. Chelsea have started to play their way into things, and are looking dangerous on the break too. A nice Chelsea break ends with Hazard very nearly finding Fabregas in space inside the box. Marco Silva needs to address Azpilicueta down the right flank. He's having Holbers on toast. 10. Pedro's deep cross is turned goalwards by Morata and Gomez springs to his right to save. The Spaniard didn't really connect with it properly in fairness. 9. Watford boasted 70% possession in these early stages. Fairly similar statistics to those against Roma on Wednesday. Not a great start from the Premier League champions. 6. Bit of a swagger about Watford. And why not? They've started the season in spectacular fashion. Pereira's flick finds Richarlison, but for the second time in the opening 6 minutes, Rudiger is on hand to clear it for a corner. Cleared. 3. Watford wearing an all-red strip today, Chelsea in the traditional blue. Richarlison drives straight through the middle, but Rudiger nips in to halt him. Seconds later, Azpilicueta cross for Morata inside the 6-yard box, but the linesman flagged for offside. Lively start. 1, and we're off. Can Chelsea stop a run of 3 matches without a victory? 2-minute warning. 12:29. We're almost underway, folks. The liquidator has been blasted over the PA system. The players have done their shaking hands routine, and I've poured myself a bucket of coffee. Let's get going. 12:27. Chelsea are unbeaten in 12 League and the Cup matches against Watford. W9. D3. Watford's only Premier League win in 8 meetings with the Blues. D2. L5. Was back in September 1999. Alan Smart scored the game's only goal. Watford's last victory at Stamford Bridge was a 5-1 triumph on the final day of the 1985-86 top flight season. 12:25. Quick reminder of those lineups, folks. Chelsea 11, Rudiger, David Luiz, Cahill, C. Azpilicueta, Bakayoko, Fabregas, Alonso, Pedro, Morata, Hazard. Subs: Caballero, Christiansen, Ampadu, Zappacosta, Masonda, Willian, Batshuayi. Watford 11, Gomez, Mariappa, Cabezo, Britos, Firmino, Cleverley, Dougal, Holbers, Pereira, Fini, C. Richarlison. Subs: Conizes, GK, Wade, Janmart, Watson, Caper, Carrillo, Gray. 12:20. Nathaniel Chalobah hasn't made too many friends with his latest tweet. The former Chelsea Academy graduate ruffled a few feathers when writing, "Would love to be at the bridge." Good luck to the boys today. Come on Watford, not quite sure why people are calling him a snake. He's not on loan anymore, Lance, equals 12-15. Now this sounds like my kind of team. Antonio Conte says he's been forced to cut down training by 70% because of playing in Europe. I'd literally be lying on the floor for an hour if I dropped my levels by 60%.